I'm Tracy Blevins from Dade Elementary School, and you are now watching Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic. And we have some excellent guests for you today. We have 3 segments for you. The first one, you see the students up here with me. We'll be talking a little bit about STEM. The second one, we have some Optimist writing essay winners. And our third segment, we'll be talking about the Love the Bus campaign. So we have lots and lots for you to hear about today. And before we get started, we will talk about my guest with me up here right now. Would you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Meadow Powers from Miss Barton's 4th grade class.
And I'm Ryan Morris from Mrs. Barton's 4th grade class.
Oh, so it sounds like Miss Barton's been really busy doing some neat stuff. I heard that Miss Barton's class does a STEM activity every week. Can you tell us about the last STEM activity that you completed?
Our class just finished a STEM activity called the Ski Slope Challenge. We had used aluminum foil, duct tape, and popsicle sticks to design a skier who would race down an 18-inch slope.
Okay, show them your skier. It doesn't look like your conventional skier, and Ryan said it just had some legs. So, Meadow, let's see your skier. Yes, they had to go and actually design their skier, but they had some directions they had to follow, some instructions they had to follow, and they were each given a certain amount of things.
Yes.
So let's see, one of the great things about STEM is that it teaches students to work together to solve problems. What was challenging about the STEM activity?
The thing that was challenging about the STEM activity was getting the skier in the right position. Me and my partner had trouble, and I think that it might have been a little bit better if we had a little bit more tape.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's what's so great about it is you get to try these things out, and then you get to think, if I did it again, what would I do differently? That's awesome. Ryan, what was tricky for you and your partner?
For me, it was trouble working with your partners, because if you have a group of 3, sometimes you just don't agree.
And how do you decide when you have a group of 3?
So here's a way you could do it.
Okay.
You can say 2 people decide on one idea. The other person can try to get along with it, or you can add them together.
You could. If there was a way that you could blend them together, you could do that for sure. That's right. Can you explain the engineering design process that STEM activities follow? Because there's a process you follow. It's not just a science project. There's a process that you follow. Tell me a little bit about that.
You have to ask yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to create it, and then you have to design it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you think of a plan, improve, and then think.
That's right. So improve and then think. That's right. Because what happens is you are given really a task or a problem, and then you have to decide what's the best way to attack that task. So we talked about your plan. How would you have changed your plan? You talked about a little bit more tape, but there was something else that you and I talked about a little bit earlier. What was some of the things that you said you would change?
I would change the position that we had ours in,
Mm-hmm.
because me and our partner wanted to do a cool trick with it, and the cool trick did not quite work out.
Right.
It kind of looked like a 2-headed snake.
Oh my. Mm-hmm.
So I think that if we...
What kind of adjustments did you make to it, though? You made some adjustments. You refined your process. So what was it?
I think that if we had it sitting down, it would have worked a lot easier and better.
Mm-hmm. So if you had to go back and do this challenge again, Ryan, what would you do the same? What would you do different?
I would try to do it the same way we were planning.
Okay, so did it work? Did it work well, the first plan that you came up with? No. Okay. What was the plan then that you think it's the best?
I think we would have a skinny stomach, a skinny head, and then fat legs. That way it would stop it from going too fast.
Okay. So you would change it a little bit so that it wouldn't go down as quickly. You change the actual little person, right? That's good. Okay. Very good. Well, we have something very important that's coming up at Dade Elementary, and I believe we have a flyer that we're going to show. And on that flyer talks about a STEM night. STEM night. Guys, what do you think about that? What do you think we might do on that STEM night? I bet we're going to have some
spaghetti.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have spaghetti.
We're going to have STEM activities.
STEM activities. At 5 o'clock, we'll have our spaghetti dinner. And then this is all on February 12th. And then at 5:30, we'll break out and we'll go into our STEM activities. And so parents, be watching, because these notes will be coming home sometime this week, and you'll need to put on there how many you're planning to attend so that we can make sure we have enough spaghetti. Now, do you like spaghetti?
Yes.
I do too. Do you like spaghetti?
As long as it has meatballs.
Meatballs. So we will try our best to make sure that those components are part of the spaghetti dinner. And guys, do you like learning this way? Do you like having these problems and these challenges that you have with STEM?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not just like a science project, is it?
There's a lot to do with it, because it's not just science.
Right.
It's science, technology, engineering, and math.
Yeah. And let me ask you this. What part, and this is a hard one now, what part of this is the engineering component? What did you have to engineer?
Building it.
It had a lot to do with what Ryan said. He said the next time that he would maybe make the legs bigger, the stomach a little bit smaller. So he's engineering this to actually make it have like the best results, right? So that's that engineering component. Yeah, there is a science component, right? Definitely, and a technology. That's what's so neat about it, because it blends all those things into one activity, and you have to get along with all your people in your group. Now, do you get to pick your group members?
No. We have
sometimes our teacher, she'll sometimes let us pick our partners, and sometimes she'll pick our partners.
Now, did you just hear what Ryan said? He said chips and salsa. Now, for people at home, that doesn't mean that they're sitting in there having chips and salsa in class. What does that mean?
Like, she gives you partners, and that's what she calls it.
One partner is the chip. One partner is the salsa.
And then if you have like an extra person in your group, it's called the guacamole.
Ah, the guacamole.
It's another chip. That way you can have more. Oh,
well, awesome. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming up and talking with us about STEM and getting everybody excited. We're excited because we're going to be looking at becoming a STEM school. So that's something that we might be doing every single week in every single class. Would that not be cool?
Yes.
It would be cool, wouldn't it? Meadow and Ryan, thank you for coming up with me today. In our next segment, we will have our Optimist writing contest winners. So please stay tuned for that.
You know what they say about all work and no play. Well, at Mountain View Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we believe that hard work should be rewarded. That's why we're giving you $15,000 in total savings on the 2019 Ram 1500. Or choose between a Dodge Journey or Jeep Renegade for just $17,995. All during the Start Something New event. So come shop the #1 Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer in the Tennessee Valley. Mountain View Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Alabama Highway. #1 for a reason.
Handyman Salvage at 5121 Highway 136 West, just off of I-59, is where you can find Masonite planks, just $1 each. T111 4x8 sheets, only $17.99. Bifold doors at a great reduced price. And tape, buy one, get one free of equal or lesser value. And buckets, 2 for $5. You'll find it all at Handyman Salvage. Come by and see us.
Come hungry and leave satisfied at Cloud's Pizza, Highway 71 in Higdon. Cloud's Pizza uses only the freshest ingredients, and we hand toss our own pizza dough. Our pizzas are made from scratch when you order, so they're always fresh. And don't forget about our famous Sand Mountain cheese sticks. You can eat from the daily buffet or try a mouth-watering hamburger or cheeseburger. Come see your friends at Cloud's Pizza, Highway 71 in Higdon, and never leave hungry. Call ahead at 597-3100 for Cloud's Pizza. Visit us on Facebook at Cloud's Pizza and more.
Come see us at Cloud's Pizza.
The Trenton Telephone Company is alerting customers that a mandatory 10-digit calling in the 706 area code will soon begin. That means if you live in the 706 area code, you'll be required to dial all 10 digits on your telephone. The 10-digit dialing will be toll-free, and there will be no charge to you. The switchover for the Trenton Telephone customers will begin on February the 27th, and you'll be required to use all full 10 digits to dial your local telephone number. If you have any questions, call the Trenton Telephone Company at 706-657-4367.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College is now accepting applications for classes. We offer programs in business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 campus locations with financial aid options as well. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Apply now. Drop by one of our campuses today or check us out at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Get focused. Get hired.
Hello, I'm Tanina Bice, counselor at Dade Elementary School, and welcome back to Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic. I'm so happy to be here with you today with Abigail Holmes. Abigail is a 5th grade student from Miss Bradford's homeroom, and Kirsten Gwynn from Miss Blaylak's 4th grade classroom. And I'm here to talk to you today about some of the wonderful things going on at Dade Elementary School. Mrs. Bradford, or Mrs. Blevins, just had an opportunity to tell you about the STEM projects going on at Dade Elementary School, and the students are really getting into those projects, aren't they, girls?
Yes,
they really are. Well, we also had an opportunity last month to participate in the Optimist Essay Contest, which is sponsored by the Dade County Optimist Club. And our 4th and 5th grade students had an opportunity to write speeches and write essays, and they actually had to write about 700 words, didn't you? And out of the 5th grade, we have about 140 students, and Abigail Holmes was chosen as the 5th grade winner of the Optimus Essay Contest. And we had Kirsten Gwynn, who was chosen out of the 4th grade. We have about 120 students in the 4th grade, and she was chosen as the Optimus Essay winner. And we'll start with Abigail. Abigail, tell us about your essay. Tell us some of the favorite parts about your essay.
Well, I have to admit it was a little bit harder because I'm just used to imagining things in my mind and not just writing down something on a piece of paper. I like fiction more than nonfiction, so. But my favorite part about this was looking up the quotes. Okay. They were very inspiring and made me look more about optimism.
Okay, well, why don't you tell us the title of the essay?
The title is, When All the World's Problems Are Solved, Is Optimism Still Necessary?
Well, Abigail, why don't you tell us some of your favorite quotes you looked up?
The first one is, It takes sunshine and rain to make a rainbow, from Roy T. Bennett. And then from one of my favorite role models, Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase, by Martin Luther King Jr.
Those are some very good quotes. Do you have a favorite part about your essay?
Yes, I do.
Would you read it for us, please, Abigail?
Of course. This is the conclusion and what I think about the question. Yes, we need optimism in our lives, even if we have succeeded. If there were no challenges in life, there would be no reward. Like in the quote, it takes sunshine and rain to make a rainbow. You still do need encouraging sunshine to get through with the stormy challenges to see the succeeding rainbow. But if all the world's problems were solved, it would still be a big thing to have optimism and not just negativity upon each other. We can all make a change with optimism. Being kind with optimism helps many people, so try and use it as much as you can to prevail the gloomy sadness. If everybody tries to have an optimistic charisma, we will be kind-hearted people and we will only see the glass half full instead of half empty.
Excellent, and I can say that Abigail is definitely an optimistic student. I get to watch her every day, and she does live by those words. Now, you didn't just develop this love for writing yesterday, did you, Abigail?
No.
Tell us when you started developing your love for writing.
Well, I started developing my love when I was around the 2nd grade, and my reading teacher, she would make us write down in a journal or type a story.
and I have to have at least 2 or 3 different journals of just stories filled.
So you do this, it sounds like on a daily basis you write. Is that true?
Almost, yes.
Okay. Well, that is wonderful. Well, this is definitely a talent that you have enjoyed sharing with us, and we have enjoyed reading your essays and a lot of different stories you've written over the years. So,
well, thank you.
Thank you for participating in this Optimist essay contest for the 5th grade, and congratulations, Abigail, on being the winner. These students wrote their essays, and then the Optimist Club members took them over and had a panel of judges to read them, and they were chosen by the Optimist members. So tell us, Kirsten, what is your favorite part about your essay?
My favorite part is paragraph 4. People use optimism a lot. Sometimes people don't even know they're using it. If the world had no optimism, but all the problems in the world were solved, a new problem would be the never-ending bad days. They would make your days feel so much longer. We all wake up to a life filled with optimism, but you might not even know you do.
Absolutely. As you were talking to me about your essay, what did you tell me about optimism?
It helps everyone get through their day.
Well, and you can look at that face and tell that she's definitely an optimistic student. Tell the viewers out there how you developed a love for writing.
I developed a love for writing when I was in 2nd grade. My teacher told me that we were going to be writing Little Red Riding Hood with the twist, and I love fairy tales, so I thought that would be really fun, and I ended up with 6 pages within the next hour.
So it all started with Little Red Riding Hood, and then I think I remember you telling me something about someone else reading you fairy tales. Tell us about that.
When I was very little, my grandmother read me fairy tales a lot, and that got me started on wanting to write.
And that's what got you started. Well, congratulations, and I know you've told your grandmother thank you too. You know, not only are the parents and grandparents working hard on developing writing skills and reading skills, but we have our teachers at Dade Elementary School, our academic coach, Mrs. Rogers, and our principal, Mrs. Blevins, working really hard on our writing initiative to help our students develop these skills. And so we want to give a shout out to our teachers, our academic coach, and our principal and parents for working with the students. And the biggest shout out goes to our students for working hard. Now, the Optimist Club not only sponsors our essay contest, but they're also sponsoring the Optimist Oratorical Contest. On February the 6th at Dade Elementary School, we will have the Optimist Oratorical Contest, and then the 19th we will have the countywide Optimist Oratorical Contest. Dade Elementary, Davis, Dade Middle, and Dade High will all meet at the high school at 12 o'clock to compete with the Optimist Oratorical Contest. And we would like to thank the Optimist Club for coming into our schools and helping promote these projects with our students. And now Abigail Holmes is going to read the Optimist Creed.
To be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind, to talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person you meet, to make all of your friends feel that there is something in them, to look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true, to think only the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best, to be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own, to forget the mistakes and past and press on the greater achievements of the future, to wear a cheerful countenance at all times and give every living creature you meet a smile, to give so much time to the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others, to be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble, to think well of yourself and to proclaim this fact of the world, not in loud words but in great deeds, to live in the faith that the whole world is on your side as long as you are true to the best that is in you.
Absolutely. Thank you. And we work really hard with our character education program to encourage our students to be optimistic and to look on the bright side. Thank you, Abigail Holmes. Thank you, Kirsten Gwynn, for being here with us today, and congratulations on your accomplishments. Thank you for being here with us today. Thank you, viewers, for listening today, and I hope that you will all come out on February the 19th for the Optimist Oratorical Contest.
A time-tested financial institution equipped with the latest banking technology, the Bank of Dade, with mobile banking to fit your on-the-go lifestyle. Download our latest app today for your iPhone, Android, or tablet to bank on the go. Check your balance, pay bills, make deposits, and keep track of your account anytime and anywhere with the Bank of Dade's smartphone app. Make life easier by using today's most advanced banking technology to your advantage. Call us at 657-6842 or visit on the web at bankofdade.com. Your hometown bank since 1956, the Bank of Dade. Main office is on Highway 11 North in Trenton, and drive-thrus on Highway 11 North and Highway 136 West. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Why go online when you can have it today at Valley Liquidation Center, 321 Browns Ferry Road off I-24. We purchase truckloads of merchandise from large .com retailers and your local home remodeling stores and sell it all at 50% off retail. At Valley Liquidation Center, we have everything you need for home decor, furniture, bath, kitchen, flooring, outdoor furniture, tools, and so much more. And if you have a question, actually talk to someone in person instead of an anonymous person online or an email. Family owned and operated. Valley Liquidation Center, 321 Browns Ferry Road, Suite 125, 423-269-6444.
When you or a loved one is facing a life-limiting illness, hospice care may be the answer. At Tapestry Hospice, the patient is the focus of our care. We are here to serve you and facilitate your wishes. Tapestry caregivers are concerned with managing your pain, keeping you in touch with your physician, and helping you make plans for the future. Hospice is life-affirming, and Tapestry Hospice can help you deal with all aspects of life, mind, body, and soul. Call Tapestry Hospice for more information. 706-383-8812. That's 706-383-8812. Tapestry Hospice. Redefining hope. The Moore family name has built a legacy of trust, compassion, and peace of mind by standing with families during time of loss. Now in our 70th year, the Moore family commitment grows even stronger, from affordable, traditional services to cremation. Our experienced staff stands ready to follow through on you and your family's wishes. Since 1945, the Moore family of funeral homes, North Sand Mountain and Trenton, always dedicated to those we serve. Have lunch or dinner at Guthrie's, home of the original golden fried chicken finger and the best chicken finger sauce in the world. Guthrie's can help you plan your family's meals or get-togethers with bucket specials every Tuesday, those delicious wings on Wednesday, and platters every day of the week. Plus, get sweet tea by the gallon. Remember, Guthrie's has a party room for small gatherings, too. Guthrie's, Highway 136 West in Trenton, home of those golden fried chicken fingers and the best chicken finger sauce in the world.
Guthrie's, not fast food, good food fast.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Haynes. I'm one of the counselors from Dade Elementary School, and today we are here to talk with you about a very popular topic at Dade Elementary School. It is National Bus Safety Week. We celebrate National Bus Safety Week during the month of October, during the fall. Dade County Schools celebrates it then, I should say. Public education is so very important to us, and this is a program for the school and the community to come together and address the importance of bus safety, not just for those of us in schools, teachers, bus drivers and such. While we are trained, we also want to include the community in our efforts to keep our very precious children safe. Today I have a special friend here, and his name is Kyle Branks. Kyle, do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Kyle is a first grader at Dade Elementary School, and he's here to help me talk about the bus poster contest that we have coming up. Last year, or I should say this year's 2018-2019 bus poster contest theme was My School Bus, the Safest Form of Transportation. It was a celebration of the safety that we have in our county of our school buses. This coming school year, the 2019-2020 school year, the topic is Red Lights Mean Stop. And so they're encouraging folks to be focused on going a little bit slower, paying attention to the bus signs when they come out. We're trying to encourage other drivers to support us in keeping our children safe. If you are interested in the National Bus Poster Contest, our students this year submitted entries to that contest, and while we did not have a winner this year, we're always optimistic for the future. The big check for the National Poster winners is a $500 check on the national level. And so Dr. James Cantrell of the bus transportation here in Dade County came up with our very own Love the Bus poster contest. And so today, Mr. Kyle will first be picking up his poster from here, and would you show everyone the poster that you'll be entering into the Dade County poster contest. So just like we have the national contest in the fall, we are hosting our own poster contest this spring, and we are so excited. And so Kyle, let's put yours over here to the side a little bit and look at your poster, Kyle. Look at your poster, baby. And where did you show that red light means stop? You have two things. Yes, where is your red light? Yes. And then where is your stop sign? Yes, that is correct. And that is our theme, especially focusing for this coming school year's national competition. We are hoping that some of our wonderful students from one of our schools in Dade County will take that $500 national prize with our amazing artwork with the Red Light Means Stop logo. If you are interested in checking into the national competition, that can be found at www.napt.org. That's napt.org/poster contest. And you can check into that. So, but on our level, we are having a special prize that is given to our #1 winner in Dade County. And this will be a student that gets their picture chosen by Dr. Harris and the board members, and they will have their poster made into a t-shirt. So now, Mr. Kyle, would you hold your arms out and stand up on your tiptoes? And this was last year's t-shirt. It says, "Our Wolverines love the bus." And there's pictures of this. All right, good job. Thank you for modeling that for us, Kyle. That was perfect. And so we have an updated version of that shirt that is for sale now. You can call any of your school's front offices, and the short sleeves are, I think, $10, and the long sleeves are $12. And those in your front offices will know how to get that order in to Dr. Cantrell. And you can purchase this year's Love the Bus t-shirt and support our drivers. But then you can also, hold your poster up one more time. Hold it up, baby. Also have your child enter the poster contest on their school level. And that's something we want to see. Love the Bus posters, Red Light Means Stop, throughout Dade County on all grade levels. This is something we're so very excited. And so, Kyle, tell them about one last thing. We have time for one more?
One more, and I have a picture.
Okay, great. Kyle wants to show you something else we're doing. This is something we're doing on a week-by-week level at Dade Elementary School. Kyle, read your speech for us.
I'm Kyle Blanks from Miss White's first grade class.
Dade Elementary School. I love my bus driver, Miss Angela Cantrell, and I follow whole bus rules every day. Dade Elementary gives bus prizes every week for students who show good character on the bus.
Yes, this is our PBIS Love the Bus prizes. It supports our character ed. And now I want you to hold up your certificate, Kyle. Each week we give certificates for children showing good behavior, good character on the bus. And several of our donors give candy for the students and a prize pack that goes home with them. It's every Monday morning from the previous Friday's bus driver recommendation. So we're so excited for Love the Bus. Be in contact with your counselor at your school who can tell you more about the poster contest. Go Wolverines!